The British East India Company, initially focused on trade, gradually expanded its control over India, culminating in the establishment of the British Raj in 1858. Britain's primary objective was to exploit India's vast resources and markets for its own economic gain. India was the jewel in the crown of the British Empire, supplying raw materials and serving as a captive market for British manufactured goods. This imperial ambition drove British policies that systematically dismantled India's existing industries and transformed its economy to serve British interests. The East India Company, with its private army, began asserting political dominance, culminating in the Battle of Plassey in 1757. This victory marked a turning point, enabling the company to control Bengal, a region renowned for its textile production and agricultural wealth. The gradual takeover of India's administration by the British Crown further solidified their control over the subcontinent's resources and destiny. Before British rule, India was a global industrial powerhouse, particularly in textile production. Indian cotton textiles were highly sought after worldwide, known for their quality and craftsmanship. Cities like Dhaka, Murshidabad and Surat were major centers of textile manufacturing, employing skilled weavers and artisans. These industries thrived on a strong tradition of craftsmanship, abundant raw materials, and a sophisticated trading network that spanned across continents. Beyond textiles, India had well-developed shipbuilding, metalworking, and agricultural industries. Indian shipbuilders crafted large, sturdy vessels capable of navigating the Indian Ocean trade routes. Metalworkers produced high-quality weapons, tools, and household items. The agricultural sector, employing a significant portion of the population, ensured food security and provided raw materials like cotton, indigo, and spices for both domestic consumption and export. The British implemented policies to systematically dismantle India's industrial base and transform it into a supplier of raw materials for British factories. One key strategy was imposing high tariffs on Indian manufactured goods imported into Britain. These tariffs made Indian products artificially expensive, effectively barring them from competing with British goods. Simultaneously, British manufactured goods, often produced using Indian raw materials, were granted duty-free access to Indian markets. This unequal trade relationship flooded the Indian market with cheap British goods, driving local artisans and manufacturers out of business. Indian weavers, unable to compete with the influx of mass-produced British textiles, faced unemployment and economic hardship. The once thriving textile centers of